Hello, hello, and welcome all. Oh my goodness, we have a full house tonight. Let's just get our main screen up there. Yes, hello and welcome. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Serious Song, David, Detherian, Gav. Who else? Who else? Zach. Oh my goodness. Last time we had this kind of a full house was, I think the last time we got raided by Saria, who themselves had, thank you for the work, who themselves had quite a jam-packed house that evening, and so we got a huge handoff from them. But we have no lead-in this time. We just started streaming, and thank you for the work. And Zizi, hello. I was about to say Zizzy. They're technically both correct, but you say Zizi, so I try to respect that. Yeah, we didn't have anyone rating us this time. We just kind of started up, and now all of you are here, which is immensely flattering. That's just that we have that kind of draw on our own. And thank you all for the chocobo noises. Those are an appropriate way to celebrate the gathering. So it's been a while since our last Pokemon stream. Not that long, actually. You know, not like the 4-year hiatus we were on from the written entries to starting up the streaming. But you know, we're about due anyway. So I was gonna say something before we started in on that, but then I forgot what. Detherian says, I must imagine that one pronunciation has the disadvantage, or possibly advantage, of not being easily embedded in Zizzler, which was my favorite chain of 90s restaurant buffets, but I don't know. But okay, well, let's go ahead and stop the music and start the Pokemon. And whatever I was gonna say, either it'll come back to me or it won't, I guess. Hail, hail Zizzler, the one who brings us choices. Oh my goodness. Bless this chat. Every time we're here and we're streaming, just having you all here and everything, the kinds of shenanigans that you all get up to are just, you make this an experience. And we haven't even started yet, but let's rectify that. Let's start. So one thing you will notice if you're paying attention since... Oh, the microphone got really loud all of a sudden. Sorry, let me turn that down a bit. Since the last stream is that all of a sudden we have like, I think this is like a good 20, 25, 30 hours in this game more than we did at the end of the last stream. And we haven't been leaving you all behind or anything. That was all just the stuff I said we were going to do off screen because, you know, nothing was really happening. It was just, you know, level grinding, rematching other trainers, things like that. I spent a lot of time in the Pokeathlon, and we'll show you that. We'll go back to that. But other than that, it's mostly just been getting the rest of our team up to speed. But we've been at this game for a while, and like putting another like 20, 30 hours into it, which is longer than many like actual games we play at this point, all just doing that stuff that doesn't actually further anything. We're looking forward to actually getting to being able to like go to the next town and like do the on-screen stuff again. It's Zizi says, I too am now familiar with the feeling of I'm just gonna glance at chat and why, what? Yeah, bless you all. Bless you all. It's part of the fun of streaming, honestly. We love it. We love you. So we've been um we finally got the Pokewalker thing figured out where we weren't getting the courses unlocked. Like if we just pick an example Pokemon here. We have a lot more. We're not actually going to do this right now, but just to show you the list, we have quite a few more courses available now. The reason for that is when we went ahead and got the national decks, that did make all the courses available for unlock. Like that worked. Just the thing we were missing was that the unlock itself only happens when you return from a walk, and even then it's like only one course at a time. So like you go out walking with your Pokemon, you come back and it'll unlock a course. You do it again, you get another course, and like all those courses that were like you must have the national dex and enough watts, like just all became available at once. So we had to go through a lot of Pokewalking just to get them out of the drip feed there, but we got them. Zach says, it's honestly kind of nice to see a game where you can spend more time giving TLC to your team than you would spend on some games in their entirety. Yeah, it's been nice just building the team up. It's a good team. I like this team. They're getting a lot of characterization and headcanons, and we like have thoughts about their personalities and stuff. Now, Say says, I'm glad someone out there is still giving love to the Pokewalker. Oh my god. If only you knew what a big advantage the Pokewalker is in this game. Just all the Pokemon you can get like unnaturally early, all the items you can get unnaturally early and in like unlimited quantities. Like it just, I would like, it almost feels like cheating sometimes, except it's clearly an intended mechanic. Like the game shipped with it. There are people in National Park that tell you to use it and everything, but just when you do it, my word. You might want to read my message again before. Uh-oh. Are we missing stuff? Welcome back from your stroll through Muddy Park. You now unlocked it. Mega Hyper Ultra Hell. We got a Wark. They didn't say Pokewalker there. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Zizi, yeah, this is what happens when you get a chat. When you get a chat following on Twitch. It's a magical experience. Why did it pause? Oh, because I clicked off the window. Yeah, it only runs when we're actually... okay, so, where were we? So, one thing I have been so excited to do this entire time that I'm not even going to wait until we get out of this room. I'm going to do it like literally right now. We have not one, but two Pokemon who are like just a couple levels off from achieving their final form, but I wanted to do that on screen. I wanted you to see their evolution and their you know, I wanted you to witness as they achieve their final form. And Sizey says, I have your chat following on Twitch. I think everyone here was there, and everyone there is now here, and now he's the sheriff, and we're frozen out here. Well, our friend circles are collapsing in on each other at this point, although you do have a couple viewers that are unique to you. But honestly, it's just because we exposed all of our viewers to you, and they decided that you're a really good host and your stream's really fun to watch too, and now they're there. Yeah, so anyone who missed out, go watch Zizy Squirrel. She streams a lot of really fun, entertaining stuff. She's currently doing NES Willow, which is a game we grew up with and have a lot of memories attached to, and it's been great seeing it to get the squirrel treatment. Ethereum says, friendship is magic, parasociality is prestidigitation, superstimuli are sacrificial, depending on how cognito-hazardous the environments get. Zay says, but truly, Celine, your love for and use of the Pokewalker is the most warm, fuzzy game room thing possible. It is such a huge advantage, though! Like, I can't imagine playing Heart Gold Soul Silver without it at this point. You just get so much free stuff. Zach says, normally I wouldn't have been able to. I was supposed to be at work today. Oh, dear. Anyway, okay, so where were we? So we have some Pokemon that are ready to achieve their final forms at long last. I've been staring at their baby forms for so long as we've been grinding because I knew I wanted the ascension to happen on stream and I wanted you all to see this. And now you're here and we have 9 rare candies and I believe Badger 2 only needs 1. The reason Badger 2 hasn't evolved yet is because he learns the move Spore at 45, and that's going to be a huge part of his final move set, but he actually does not learn it after he evolves. If you want to get Spore, you have to stay in Shroomish form until you get it, and only then is it safe to evolve. It's not in Breloom's move pool at all. But there it is. Oh my god. At long last. This is such a powerful move, especially with the overall setup we have in mind. So for those who are not aware, Spore is the only 100 accuracy sleep move, I think, in the entire series, unless they came up with some new ones in like the last couple games or so. But like the things they normally put you to sleep with, like hypnosis and stuff, usually have accuracy of like 55, but like Spore, no. Like he casts Spore, you're going to sleep, period. 100% accuracy. Like unless you have insomnia or like some kind of status immunity to sleep or something, but it will hit. Which for a sleep move is incredible. Like this is, he's already an excellent capture Pokemon now, just for that, let alone when it factors into his overall move set. Ethereum says, so is the Spore part related to the Pokeathlon part? Not sure I caught the topic transition. No, the two main things we've been doing in the 30 hours off-screen playing time since the last stream and this one are the Pokeathlon and leveling up our Pokemon. Spore is the latter. It's not the former. Yes, Badger 2 has Spore. And now it is time. Time for him to become hot. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's what we were waiting to see. So his stats, Dynamic Punch already, huh? I think we're going to replace that with Focus Punch, but we'll go ahead and put it over Headbutt anyway. So Breloom is a grass/fighting Pokemon. Shroomish was just a pure grass, just this little mushroom thing, but now he's turned into like this mushroom kangaroo kickboxer guy. His stats, I believe, should have gone through the roof with that. Let's see what he looks like now. Oh my god! Yeah, yeah, he's gonna do some damage. That's significant, okay. And let's get into the bag and get to our TMs and give him Focus Punch. We've been sitting on this one forever. And we can just put that over Dynamic Punch. Okay, that's the one. Zach says, forgets how to use Headbutt now that he has body parts other than a head. So let's talk a bit about this Mon we've put together here, because if you read our biography, introduction, kind of write-ups we did on all the new team, Badger 2 was this Pokemon that was the result of a younger, far more Silver-like me trying to just breed like the ultimate weapon. So he's got like the optimal IVs and the optimal nature and ability and everything. Although it's not, you know, totally like literally like 31 across the board optimal. It was about as good as I could get it. But you know, still, just I put so much time into trying to breed the ideal Breloom here that eventually just killed the enjoyment of the game for me. It was just such a slog that I just once you learn the meta, once you spend too much time like on Smogon, the game stops being fun. And Badger 2 here was our result of that, but as a result, he is pretty dang powerful though. So he says, poor Headbutt always tends to end up in an awkward phase of Pokemon's growth. It's one of the best standard normal attacks, yet becomes so quickly invalidated by every specialized move 5 levels later. Yeah, you can Headbutt trees with it, but it's not great. There really isn't anything on the trees that we want anyway, so I don't know. It just... So, Badger 2 here is holding an item called excuse me there, sorry, microphone. Badger 2 is holding an item here called the Toxic Orb, which is normally a bad item you don't want, like unless you're going to use a move like Trick or something to like force your opponent to hold it instead, because what it does is it badly poisons, like not just poisons, it badly poisons whoever's holding it. So, just if he has a Toxic Orb at the end of the turn, he picks up badly poisoned. But as you can see from his ability, he's got Poison Heal, which restores HP if the Pokemon's poisoned. So he actually regenerates HP from being poisoned rather than losing it. So a Toxic Orb in Badger 2's hands is just leftovers with extra steps involved. But at the same time, the fact that he's technically poisoned means that Facade here doubles its power. So that's a 140 power normal move, which is significant. Then we have Focus Punch, which is 150. It's fighting type, so it gets stab. That's like Hyper Beam is 150. Like that's ultimate move level power right there. Like nothing gets up from that. The catch is that it's negative priority. It always goes last, and if you get hit during your turn, then the move fails. So basically, you cast Focus Punch, you stand there like charging, and if you take any damage at all, you just it fizzles, but if you can get through the whole turn without being hit, then Focus Punch goes off and you just like blow the heck up out of the enemy. But that's where Spore comes in. It's 100% accurate sleep move. So he uses Spore, you're going to sleep. And guess what? That's a free Focus Punch. Poison Heal restores his HP, doubles Facade's power, and non-volatile status moves. So like Poison, Burn, Paralysis, and Freezing, I think, and Sleep. Do not stack in Pokemon games. Like, you can only have one at a time. So making Badger 2 poisoned, like, regenerates his HP and also makes him completely immune to paralysis, freezing, burning, and sleep. Like, sorry, he's too busy to be, like, he can't have paralysis. He's already poisoned. So that's just, it's a good overall setup here. And this whole thing has been planned out, God, for decades, since I started the original project to clone our ultimate weapon here, but now it's finally come to pass, and now we have it in the form of a Pokemon that now, after hanging out with Ethan more, we hopefully will learn to treat with some love too, and not just, you know, min-maxing this optimal clone science experiment like super soldier bioweapon kind of thing. Like, look at him, he's got this cute little smile. He's just a happy boy. He's just happy to be here. And we're finally at the stage of our lives where we can appreciate that now. But he will kick your ass. Just saying. Zach says, oh wait, hold on, we've got a lot of chat here. Oh my gosh, okay. Zach says, hence why I always opt for pick a name theme, get some mons of various types to fit the theme, and just enjoy things. That's why we had a, not everyone falls under it, but like most of us are like the never-ending story team this run. Badger 2's holding an object here called my microphone, yeah. Zay says, if Shmoyoho, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that, puts the emphasis on the yo, Smogon puts the emphasis on the gon. Zach says, step 1, use Spore to knock them out. Step 2, use Focus Punch to knock them out. Yep, that's the idea. Badger 2, the 2 of Badgers. I named him, well, originally, like, back in the day, I think I had a Breloom in, like, the original Ruby it was, named Badger, like after the Badger Mushroom meme, which, of course, was big back in the day. Ask your parents, I guess. Oh, God, I'm old. Then we embarked on that project to just like make this optimal Breloom that eventually just killed my enjoyment of the game and everything. So I decided, you know, Badger plus completely unethical science experiment that was designed to create the most powerful Pokemon, but it ended up going horribly wrong, which of course is Mewtwo's origin story. So obviously this is Badger 2. Zach says Shmoyoho is a band. Ah, I see. I get it. Anyway, that's, oh yeah, and then Seed Bomb, which I didn't say anything about, that's his grass stab if he wants to hit things with, because he is half grass, so, you know, like, Focus Punch is clearly the the focus. It's more powerful. It's the one that has like, you know, Spore to support it and everything. But like if he just wants to hit something without relying on all the gimmicky nonsense, well, I mean, I guess Facade, if he's already poisoned, will do that too. But then, yeah, you've got Seed Bomb for a Grass Stab. So yeah, that's Badger 2. Now, Gmork, he's what, level 50? Yeah, okay. So we're actually going to take a couple rare candies for this, because I think the move we want him to learn is at 53, but we've got plenty. So this he didn't technically have to be to stay a Houndour for, but just he learns it a lot faster. Like he'll get it at 53 instead of 60, and no one in our team is 60 yet, and I wanted him to have his final setup, and if like the only way to do that before level 60 was to just keep him a puppy until it happened. But I believe, man, even as a puppy, he's got some pretty serious special attack there. This is another very powerful mon. Right, one more should do it. Work wants to learn the move Nasty Plot. Yep, that's the one. So this isn't as complicated a synergy setup as what Badger 2 has. He's just, Gmork is a dedicated special attacker. I mean, just look at his stats. He's got 135 special attack versus 77 attacks. So he's got like just nothing but pure, like, this just hits people really hard with fire. This just hits people really hard with dark. This one also hits people really hard with fire. Nasty Plot is just Swords Dance, but for special attack. It sharply boosts your special attack. So once he uses Nasty Plot, like all of these just become that much more powerful. And that's again, his moveset's not quite as there's not as much to it, but it is effective though. Like that's gonna pack quite the punch, especially after, oh, here we go. It is finally time. Mork has grown up. Oh my gosh. Look at the boy. So what's he looking like now? Oh my goodness gracious. So, he's a bit of a glass cannon. Not a ton of HP. I mean, it's decent HP, but not a ton. His defense is awful, not gonna lie. But he goes very fast, and he'll wipe you out with that kind of special attack. So yeah, he kills things fast. Wow, that's a good mon right there. He's got the lucky egg, which he really does not need anymore, because he's got all the levels he's gonna need. So what does he get for his actual held item? Light Lens would boost the accuracy on Fire Blast, which would be good if I want to, you know, not miss with Fire Blast. Let's see, doesn't need any of the training stuff. He's already got maxed out EV. So Black Glasses is a good option, but it doesn't do anything for fire. Witness, Magpie, hello! He says he's not a sparkle dog, he's a beautiful darkle dog. Oh my god. Critical hit. No, that's for someone else. So Wide Lens would boost accuracy, so that's an option. Doesn't have a sunny day anymore. as much as I would love to give, to give Gmork a Destiny Knot, maybe not on this stream. Thank you for the work. A Focus Sash, he does have god-awful defense. If anyone on our team is vulnerable to getting one-shotted, it would be Gmork. Like, he actually could use a Focus Sash. That's a good maybe option right there. I've never really liked the choice moves. I just don't like being locked into the choice. Muscle Band would be great if he were a physical attacker, but he's not. He's like the special version of that, which would be the Wise Glasses, and there's only one of those in the game. It's the I don't know why they do this. Like, muscle bands, you can just go to the battle frontier and buy as many as you want. They cost battle points, yeah, but like you can just help yourself to them. But like Wise Glasses, which are literally the same thing except that they boost special moves instead of physical moves, like those are more like one per save file locked than the freaking Master Ball. Like, at least the Master Ball you have a chance of winning with the daily lottery. It'll never happen, but it's technically a chance. But like Wise Glasses don't even have that. I don't know why you just cannot get more Wise Glasses, even though muscle bands you can just help yourself to them. I'm cranky about that. Choice stuff. Yeah, so I think so his two options are either give him a wide lens, which will help the accuracy of Fire Blast, which is really powerful but not accurate. That's kind of why he has Fire Blast and Flamethrower. Flamethrower is a lot weaker, but it's more accurate. Or give him a Focus Sash so that he can survive being one-shotted. And I think I'm going to do that. And the reason for that is because A, I don't know who else on our team would have use of that. But B, like, if he needs a fire move to be more accurate, that's what Flamethrower's for. Like, having both those fire moves on the same set, like, Fire Blast is kind of supposed to be the high risk, high reward one. If I don't want the risk, then I can just use Flamethrower instead. Anyway, he's got a Focus Sash now. You've got your Toxic Orb. You guys should be good. Ethan! Whoops, I clicked on the wrong version of that window. Take a Tauros to Fuchsia. They get really agitated. I wonder why. I don't get it, but I bet it would be interesting to try it and see what happens. So, we learned the other day that's apparently like one of the actual like things Ethan actually does in this game. Like, there are certain Pokemon that if you have them as your like, the one you're walking with in certain areas, they'll like have a special reaction. And Ethan kind of clues you in on some of them. Like, apparently a Tauros in Fuchsia City is one of them. Not that we have a Tauros, but oh, Fuchsia, sorry. Said Fuchsia. Okay, I don't know. We're wrong then. Sorry. So we got our Pokemon evolved. The next step, I want to give you a tour around. Oh wait, no. Let's do some special event stuff first. I've got a couple special events to do, and then we'll do the Pokeathlon stuff, and then we'll further the plot. So I've been waiting to do this for a long time too. We have several Pokemon, usually like the special, like the mystery gift, like event ones and stuff, that unlock special scenes and stuff like that if you take them places. So there are a couple things we can do here. One, this actually isn't like a special event or anything like that, but remember like way back in the days of like the written LP when this guy in Cyanwood City gave us his Shucky to hold on to because Silver was gonna steal it and he wanted it to go to a home that would keep him safe. Yeah, we forgot to ever actually like give him back. So let's go do that. So, you know, because we're not Silver. And then the other event we're going to need this guy for, which was a mystery gift, like one of those special like Nintendo, like GameStop, whatever giveaways that they had back in the day. It's the Pikachu colored Pichu. It's a Pichu, but it's colored like a Pikachu, and that just makes it special, I guess. And we can unlock a little scene with him. So do that, and then we need, you know, some actual party members. Let's bring Omni Hunter, because we always bring Omni Hunter, because what if we find a shiny? And let's make Rock Biter. Now, Rockbiter is still... Whoops, wrong button. Rockbiter is still doing some training, so let's give him... He actually can have one of the training items. I think he wants... Speed, that one, special attack. I think he wants the lens for now. So any of the power items, what they'll do is they cut your speed in half while you're wearing it. So like while he has that on, he effectively has half speed, but he was already pretty slow anyway. But in return, he gets like, I think it's like 4 extra EVs in whatever the item is. So it's special attack for a power lens, like per fight. So you get whatever that fight was actually normally worth, plus the extra 4 for the power, for special attack for the power lens. So we just kind of have that on while we're grinding, just to boost their favored stats. Oh, Witty wants to see the shaman. Okay, we were just about to head out, but let's just take a quick look at the shaman, you know, for the fans, and then we'll do that. This came from... Oh, I don't even remember. It might have been one of the mystery gifts we just kind of downloaded. But, that shaman, right? Good Pokeathlon stats. Not the best. Where's our Celebi? Celebi was a freaking unit in the Pokeathlon when we were doing the speed, skill, or jump courses. She helped a lot with that. Or they. Celebi's technically genderless in the games. Anyway. Aw, Shaman was Witty's favorite Pokemon when we were little. It's adorable. It's a good choice. So, our first stop is Cyanwood City. at the risk of having this part of the VOD muted later, because, you know, I'm not talking over it and it's just streaming the music, I really want to just bask in this song, because, oh my god, this will never not take us back. Oh god, I love this so much. There we go. It was holding an item when you gave him to me. That was his berry juice. Okay, fine, I guess. We'll keep the berry juice. I swear that was your berry juice, but okay. Pokemon, happiness is being with a person who treats them well. So there's absolutely no reward for doing that. He didn't give us anything except letting us keep the berry juice, I guess, but we could have done that anyway. Like, we just lost a Pokemon. We had it and now we don't have it anymore, and that wasn't a trade. We got nothing for that, but I still feel happy about that because, like, that guy's whole thing, like, he'll actually let you keep Chucky if you get his friendship high enough that he's like, oh, he really likes you. Well, in that case, you know, it's okay, he can stay with you. But we never really used him. He just sat in the box there like that whole time, so he never really got to know us. And whereas his other owner here, his original owner here, cared about his Pokemon so much that he was so afraid when Silver was going around stealing Pokemon that he gave him to us just to keep him safe. Like, to me, that tells me this guy loves Shucky. And we, you know, Shuckle is neat, but we weren't really doing anything with him. So yeah, happiness, for Pokemon, happiness is being with a trainer who loves them. That's this guy. I'm really happy that Shucky's back where he belongs. Alright, next. Our next stop is the Ilex Forest, which I believe we can access just by going to Azalea Town and then going west. This Slowpokes are kind of a mood sometimes. This is a special event that happens when you get the Pikachu colored Pichu from a mystery gift giveaway or whatever. You have it in the lead as you're walking with Pokemon, and then you go to the Ilex Forest Shrine, the Celebi's Shrine, and then apparently something happens, which we haven't seen, so we don't know the details here, but we know this is how you trigger it. Alright. It's a Pichu! One of its ears is spiky. This is a cool song. I like this song. Our Pichu made a friend. love this song. Oh my gosh. But we didn't. We didn't touch anything. We were just like looking at it, and the spiky-eared Pichu just jumped out from behind it, and they ran off towards you. Like, we didn't. I swear we did not touch that shrine. So as he says, oh yeah, this is the Arceus movie tie-in event, isn't it? I don't know. I know there's an event that you can trigger in this game with an Arceus. That one might be the Arceus movie tie-in, because, you know, it's an Arceus, but I wouldn't know for sure. This is such a cute song. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we get to see this now. The Pokemon Wanders Across Time does that. Zach says, so it's Celebi's shrine, yet Celebi isn't the mon you bring to trigger the event. There actually is another separate event you bring by bringing Celebi to this shrine. Bring a Pokemon to Celebi's shrine is the trigger for 2 different events, and this is just one of them, and Celebi is one, but she's the other one. This must be the Pichu that has lived in this forest for some time. Lonely, it's full of energy today. Seems to be old friends finally met again after a long time. Oh my gosh, they know each other! That's so cute! Ah, look at them hopping around and everything. It wants to join your party. Let it join you. Snap, tap, chew. I have plenty of Pokeballs, but thank you. Oh, unless this one has, like, sentimental value to the spiky-eared Pichu, I guess. Okay. Nah, it's fine. Being with friends should make it happy. Take good care of it. There's our Pikachu-colored Pichu. And there's our there's our spiky-eared Pichu. Isn't she cute? Oh my god. Where did it go? Okay. There we go. There's... Zach says, welcome to the team, spiky-eared Pichu. Sends it to Bill's PC for the rest of eternity. Well, at least it'll be with its old friend in there, because apparently these two go back. It's got a zap plate. What's that? Excuse me. It's not an Arceus plate, is it? Why would a Pichu be holding one of those? Boost the power. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an Arceus plate, but I guess the spiky-eared Pichu can have it too, and it just lets it just boosts electric moves? Okay. Okay. So they're Arceus plates, but they work on other Pokemon, just, you know, fine. That works. Oh, that was fun. Let's go to Biathlon Dome next. And yeah, like I was saying, bringing a Celebi to that shrine does trigger an event as well. That's the other thing you can do there, but we're not going to do that this time, just because I don't want to do all the events we have in this session right now. I just did those those two for now, and we can do the rest some other time. But, you know, I figured that's a good start. So for this, we're gonna have to scoot some people over because I want to put them next to each other now. Yeah, I guess let's do this. Let's move everyone else over by one. We can do this. And that's our special / legendary / mythicals. Just, you know, all the fancy ones. It says, is your Celebi the event Celebi? I think so. Says the alternative is cheating. So then, yeah, probably. Yeah, I think I just downloaded, because, you know, when we're at this point, like, obviously they're not doing, like, the 2004 whatever GameStop giveaways anymore. So if you haven't played this game, like back when they were doing this and you just still have it, how you would get these days is use PK Hex, and you can just like download the mystery gift wonder card files and just like import them into your save, and you know, basically you can get them that way, which is what we did. Oh, it's a fateful encounter. You can use that Celebi to get a Zorua in black and white. Ooh, neat. Huh. Not that we play black and white, but that's cool. Okay, so. These guys. So for this, we're gonna need. Oh, and what are your stats like? Oops. Three and jump. You know what? Yeah, we can work with that. Let's do it. What the heck? Cassandra needs to play with the others. I don't want her to feel excluded. So, like, back in the day, like, back when we were doing, like, the write-up version of this Let's Play, I think I did the Pokeathlon once, just to see what it was, and I was like, huh, that was kind of, I guess, and then never touched it again. Here, we absolutely and emphatically came back to it. That's what we spent most of, like, the 30 hours of playtime between that last session and this one doing. So I figure it's only fair to do this on screen because it's been such a huge part of the off-screen grind. Like, this is part of our file now at this point. We've spent like half, like, okay, so if we're at like 90 hours total, 30 of them, so we've spent like a third of our total playtime in this building, so it's worth mentioning. So let's run through a Pokeathlon once just to show you guys. We'll do the Supreme Cup because the rewards are higher for that, and I'll get into the difference between the two a little later. We'll do the jump course because that's the one I've been training on. So these are just a bunch of touchscreen-centric mini-games, which they make you wear a swimsuit to play for some reason. That part I've never really understood. Pokemon, all Pokemon in this game just innately have these like Pokeathlon stats for like speed, power, skill, stamina, jump. These mini games affect how good they are in mini games that call for that particular skill. So we're doing the jump course now, so we're going to want Pokemon that are good at jumping, which um, that's going to be. We've typically done this with Priscilla is our star. She's got a medal in every single course, including even though she's like god awful at stamina, I won the stamina cup with her in the team with everyone else just carrying her poor easily tired ass just so she could get the medal just because I wanted someone to have all 5 medals. But I think yes, that's going to be. Oh. No, wait. Let's go ahead and. Well, how do we want to do this? Just because they're a ship now, let's actually put these two together. Cassandra doesn't have the best jump, but you know the rest of the team can. You know, it's a team effort. She can make it work. She's pretty good at everything except stamina. She's pretty solid. She's not going to be a total disappointment. She'll be fine. And believe it or not, Blade Wings, of all Pokemon, is the last one that we've been really using for jump a lot. It's like Drake and Blade Wings, it's kind of easy to forget they're even there sometimes because, you know, they're just our HM users. They're the ones that are always in the party, but we never like use them in battle or anything. They're just kind of sitting there until, oh, I didn't realize there was a tree that needed to be cut down. Well, fortunately we have Blade Wings, so you know, Blade Wings used cut and then we just keep going. But like this, the Pokeathlon has really been Blade Wings' time to shine because the Pokeathlon stats aren't level dependent or like learning specific moves or anything like that. You can just get a Pokemon who's never seen combat, who's never earned a single experience point, and they were just born with stats like this. And you know what? Those are good stats. You can compete on those. So Blade Wings has been typically the team when we're doing the jump course is Blade Wings, Priscilla, and Falcor. But this time Falcor's sitting out in favor of Cassandra just to give her a little Pokeathlon time. He says you could always do the grinding off stream or switch to just talking to your audience as you're grinding. That's why this play file is like 90 hours in, whereas it was 60 at the end of last stream. Trust me, we've been doing a lot of Pokeathlon grinding off screen. I just wanted to show you guys this like at least once, just so you can see it and see what it looks like and everything. So this is a collection of like touchscreen centric. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to share my cursor for this. Touchscreen centric mini games that you just try and do as good as you can on the games. You earn points. You can use the points to buy things. It's pretty cool. But the games themselves are pretty neat. Where did this go? Capture the cursor there. Can see whatever? Yep, there we are. There we are. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize when you said that you were talking to Zizi. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, we missed on some chat. Hold on. Yeah, Zizi's thinking of doing a Pokemon run. Yeah, you could probably just do what we're doing, where if you want to just like grind the Pokeathlon for 30 hours, we just did that off screen. But now we're doing it here and we're talking to you as we do it. And, you know, we've seen streams where Saria is just, you know, chatting with us all while just running back and forth in circles, grinding for experience and levels and stuff. So like either approach is valid, really. So the Supreme Cup being like the better version that has like the harder opponents and everything. Sometimes you actually see gym leaders here, and Falkner, I can tell he's here because you can spot that blue hair from a while away. Falkner also Falconer shows up in the jump course with his bird Pokemon because his birds can jump. But he's not super hard to beat. It's more just like kind of a fan service moment than anything else. Like, oh hey, Falconer is back, neat. Team Celine, Blade Wings, Cassandra, and Priscilla. I should have put Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra and Priscilla are next to each other. Okay. The gym leader of Flight appears. My dad's Pokemon really sore. Team Falconer. Yeah, everyone gets this. It's this little introduction. So the first event in the jump course is Lamp Jump, which all three Pokemon are sitting on this little tarp like this, and you click on any one of them and like drag down with the stylus, then let go, just to like flick them back up to launch them in the air, and they collect these ball things that are up here. The trick, of course, is if you've ever been on a trampoline with like more than one person at the same time, these three all trying to launch off are going to mess each other up a lot. And there's really no getting away or getting around that. It's just a thing that's going to happen. You just kind of try and time your jumps and do your best. But yeah, just let's see how we all can do. Oh, wait, hold on. I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. So the Pokeathlon is the one and only time where the screen orientation really does matter. This is like the right screen, here's the bottom screen, and we're jumping up to the left screen, which is the top screen. Like a lot of Pokeathlon events really count on the top screen being above the bottom screen. So I'm actually going to switch to, I prepared this in advance. I'm going to switch to a vertical layout for the Pokeathlon. It doesn't look as neat as when, yeah, there we go. It doesn't look as neat as the other layout. There's like all this white space in the middle here and everything, but just we really need, like, for me to be even be able to play these games, I need to see these screens arranged like this, because I'm just gonna mess myself up otherwise. So this is just our temporary Pokeathlon layout. Izzy says that's not so bad. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad it's acceptable. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to flick these Pokemon and launch them into the air like trampolines and collect the lamps. I've never done this with a mouse before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'll do my best. But this, by the way, is why I made sure to have... Yeah, that was good. Yeah, sometimes you just plow into each other. It happens. There's, like I said, you do your best, but there's no getting around it ultimately. This is why I wanted to have the cursor visible, so you could watch us actually play this with like the inputs and everything. This, I'm not gonna lie, this score is kind of awful, but I blame the mouse more than... That was great. I blame the mouse more than like the team layout or anything. And, oh, actually, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, nice. Cassandra with 2 last-second points just to push us over 400, like literally at the last second. Event 2 in the jump course is Disc Catch. And how this works, all these Pokemon are standing on this field here. You control 3 of them, like all 3 of your team. by clicking and dragging them around. Like they just stand where they are unless you drag them around to move them, or if you click on them, they will jump. All these frisbees fly over the field, and if you have your Pokemon jump at the right time, they will catch them, and they will get points depending on where you caught them. So like if you jump up and catch them when they're standing in this yellow area, they get 1 point, but it's worth 5 if you wait all the way till down here. But the catch is, you know, if you wait until the frisbee's all the way down here to try and catch it, then maybe someone else will get it first. But what we've found, especially like there are walkthroughs and stuff that mention like the best way to get points in this game is to just leave one Pokemon in the lower left corner, like where this Chikorita is here, in the 5-point zone, and just like have them sit still and just like jump whenever a frisbee happens to come like here. And then your other 2 can move around and just try and go after everything else, typically in either the 2 or the 3-point zone. But again, I've never done this with a mouse, so we'll see how that changes things. But Priscilla's basically fine where she is. The others, and oh, that throw sucked. Hold on. Okay. Oh, we're having some emulator issues. The frisbees are not rendering on top of the stage. That's. Oh no! I see what's happening. It's the gap between the screens. Okay, it's the gap between the screens. On actual hardware, the way the frisbee just like disappears between these 2 screens, it's traveling like the distance between the 2 screens, because there is like a physical gap there. But since these 2 screens are just like touching each other here, that just kind of does that and looks weird. But okay, we get it now. We understand what's going on now. So that was not a great run, because I was really confused by what was happening by the screens, but I'm glad we figured that out before the last event, because that was really going to mess us up for the last event. But it's still pretty decent, enough for a solid first. So this is a 3 Pokemon hurdle race. They will run automatically. Their speed is determined by their speed stat. When you click on them, they will jump. So basically, like the running's just automatic. So it's an auto scroller, and you just have to click with good timing so that they don't, you know, hit the hurdles and crash through them, and that makes them lose time and everything. It gets tricky when you're trying to do this with 3 Pokemon at the same time, and it's going to get even trickier with that. The way the gap between the screens works, I can't really read things from the top screen quite as effectively. Oh yeah, that is so gonna mess me up. But we'll do our best. Yeah, we're doing the hurdle course with like the middle of the course is like blind at this point because of that screen gap. That is not good. This might be the only event we actually don't win. That gap just oof. Oops. Well, it was close-ish, and hopefully we won the first 2 events by commanding enough lead that, like, yeah, we're only a couple points off. That we should be good there. I think we'll win overall. Unless we get really unlucky with the last-second stats, which are kind of, like, random, but... so the challenge bonus is basically like the weaker a team you go in with, the more points you get here, excuse me. So like if we come in with a good team that actually has like a really good stats, we get penalized here. So this is just, it's a handicap for the people who just had like 1 or 2 star Pokemon basically. But individual prizes, no individual prizes. The points leader, Pokemon that dash the most. Okay, so it's all going to come down to the events, which I think we did well enough to win. Closer than I'm used to, but I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Congratulations, Cassandra got a jump medal. Ethereum says, this is adorable, by the way. It's very Pokemon. Isn't it, though? I kind of love this. Like, I'm ready to be done with it because I've been grinding it for the last 30 hours. But I wanted to show you before we were done with it because it's a cute mechanic. Especially it's one we've been spending a lot of time on, and it's worth seeing. So let's turn our other layout back on now. There we go. So if you win the Pokemon, well actually, win or lose, you get like whatever your score was. So we got 344 overall, so we earned that many points, which are like a athlete point currency. And then if we win against like the normal opponents, we get an extra 100. And if we win in the Supreme Cup, which is what we just did there, we get an extra 300. So that was what, 344 plus 300. So we got 644 points for doing all that. Oh, 43. Okay, let's just write that down, I guess. 43. 43. Exclamation point there. We'll come back to that later. And go ahead and stop sharing the cursor, which is just sitting over. Yeah, you can get cool stuff for your athlete points. Again, given that, like on average, we earned about 644 on that last event, just for doing that one jump course. If you want to go back and do it again, you can get, like, you can get about 600 to 700 per. These aren't bad prices, especially something like a 500-point nugget. Like, given how much you can sell those for in like real money, like that's. I tend to get those whenever they come up. You can get one per day. So like once we got it, it's like sold out now. And the inventory changes every day. But it's always like the same inventory. So like this nugget is available on, what days today? Sundays. So Sundays and I think one other day. I like this because you can get PP ups here for 1,000 points twice a week. Which... again, 1,000 points for a PP up, like again, for like the fact that we just got 600 something for what you just saw there, that's not bad at all. But it does get a little obnoxious when we've been doing this for the last 30 hours. So I'm ready to just never have to do that again. So I am actually using a cheat code here. I've got an action replay code here that'll go ahead and just max that out for us so we can never have to actually do the Pokeathlon ever again, because we've been doing it. We've done enough Pokeathlon, okay? We've done enough. I swear we've done enough. Like let me show you the records, okay? I want to show you this part next. So there's like a whole series of rooms down here. This is like the starter one. Every like any random person gets to be in this room. And here you can check. This just shows you like the best times you've had winning each individual, or like the most points you've had, your overall record and the team you won it with for each type of cup. So there are our stats there. Jump, our best ever jump performance was this 422 with this team here. Once you have won, like actually beaten all the opponents, taken first place and everything, on like at least once on all 5 courses, then you're allowed into the next room. Oh hey Crassadon, hello. This one keeps track of which medals individual Pokemon have learned, and if someone has like all 5, they are a medalist Pokemon. We currently have 1 medalist Pokemon. It's Priscilla, because of course it is. But we went ahead and put her in a winning team for all 5 events. Everyone else has just like various combinations of them. Marcelon says, what a colorful place. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you like it. Once you have at least 1 medalist Pokemon, so getting all 5 medals for Priscilla qualified us to enter this next room. This is each individual event has certain pre-baked like high scores to beat. And they're not like beating your opponents, they're just like, it's hard-coded into the game. It's just like, if you can get like, where's Lamp Jump, for example? Oh, there's Lamp Jump, we were on it. So if you can get at least 300 points in Lamp Jump, then you get the first level trophy, which is just like the icon for it turns gold. And then there's a second high score, which for Lamp Jump I believe is 500. And any event that you have the second score beaten on, you get this little crown above it. So see, we have at least gotten the first level high score and cleared every single event, but we've crowned 4 of them. Now, fortunately, you don't have to crown every event. You just have to get to the final room, all you have to do is get the base score in every event. But unfortunately, that includes Pennant Capturing. Oh my god. Screw this game so much. I'm sorry, but I hate Pennant Capture. I hate Pennant Capture. I hate Pennant Capture. I hate it so much. And to add insult to injury, like, okay, this game is almost entirely luck-based, for one thing. It's like the controls are awful even when you do get a good run that you can actually do something with, so then you just kind of have to fight with those just to make it work. And like when all the freaking stars come together and like you finally just get the god run, like 35 is the score to is the threshold score, but you actually have to beat the threshold score to get to turn the icon gold. We tied it, as you can see, twice, and that wasn't good enough. And those were just on like the god run. Like on average, when I play this game, I'm usually good for about like 15 to 19 or so. It is such a hard game. Like when like I had the run of my life and got 35, and it just still wasn't enough. It was. I hate Pennant Capture so much. But I did it. And the fact that I finally freaking got that 37 That's the reason I pretty much never want to do Pokeathlon again. Like, I'm sorry, but like at this point I've earned it, okay? I've been doing 30 hours of this. I didn't get the crown, but screw the crown. I golded Pennant Capture. That's like, ask anyone who's actually tried Pennant Capture. If you've golded Pennant Capture, that's enough. I've done enough Pokeathlon. Anyway, once you get a gold, it doesn't have to be a crown, but at least a gold in every event, then you get into the final room, which has statues of whatever your last team was. So now we have statues of Blade Wings, Priscilla, and Cassandra, and you in the middle, and this just shows you, your overall crowns. And I don't care about all this enough to max out the rest of those. I think the fact that we got access to the friendship room, which, by the way, that Supreme Cup we just did that gives you 300 points for winning instead of 100, that's the prize you get for getting to the friendship room. So we had to gold every single event just to be able to get this person here to talk to them and do the Supreme Cup. Okay, so we've done enough Pokeathlon forever. So we're just going to give ourselves the points now. And even this, like, we're not just going to cheat and give ourselves 99 of everything, because even if you have unlimited points, you can only buy one of these a day. Like, if I wanted multiple red apricorns, like, I'll get the red apricorn. Okay, neat. Nope, sorry. Like, there's only one. Like, their inventory changes daily. And like, if athlete points are no object and all I have to do is just come by here and buy everything good every day, like, yeah, that helps a lot. I can get 2 PP ups a week doing that, which is a lot. But, it's not like I can just get 99 of the damn things right now. Okay, so it's yes, I'm cheating, but it's A, I've earned it at this point, and B, it's not as bad as you might think. Oh, heck, I missed a redemption. I'm so sorry. Okay, chat. There it is. Oh. Thank you. Say says that Apollo says that's a fairly short line, so I'm just going to stay in the Apollo voice for a little while anyway, just to give you your points worth on. Oh, Liz, what trouble have you gotten into this time? Anyway, thank you very much for the redemption. It was indeed a moment to have mastered Pokeathlon. Okay, so Pokeathlon stuff is done. The event stuff is done. I think let's just put our team together and then head back over to Kanto and we can go on the next part of our journey. We want for this. Level you. Still leveling you. I guess those are the 3 who need the experience the most out of those anyway. Works fine. Priscilla's more than fine. Priscilla's overqualified at this point, as is Falcor. 52, 55, 52, 54. There are 252. Omni. Oh, well, we need Omni Hunter anyway, because that's our shiny hunter. Okay, so that's our team then. That's our party. We shall venture off. So regarding travel between Kanto and Johto, I forget which days the SS Aqua takes off, and I'm kind of too lazy to go check. We haven't unlocked the magnet train yet, but flying, you actually can't just fly anywhere in the entire combined map from anywhere in the entire combined map. Like, I can't fly all the way to Vermilion from here, but I can fly from anywhere in Johto or Kanto to Indigo Plateau / Victory Road. And I can fly from Indigo Plateau / Victory Road to anywhere in Johto or Kanto. So if I want to make that whole cross-country travel, all I have to do is just stop here real quick. So I fly from Goldenrod or wherever I was to Victory Road, and then I fly, Blade Wings flies us rather, from Victory Road, go for Vermilion. Hey! Shine Knight has arrived. So good to see you, and thank you for making the lovely introduction. So I believe when we beat Lieutenant Surge, he clued us in that the next way we want to go is north. So that's what we're going to do. And we're officially into new territory at this point, except one time this happened off screen, it was a complete mistake. I was just trying to level grind a little in this grass, and I accidentally caught this particular trainer's attention. So I had to battle her, and I took care of her, and that was that. But beyond that, like, if I take one more step north, yep, okay, this'll be, we're in new territory at this point. Shine Knight says, Zyzie, how did you know? Oh my gosh, Zyzie is the biggest aficionado of that kind of media that we know. Like, I would be more surprised if she didn't know, honestly, because there's almost nothing she doesn't when it comes to the subject of, like, you know, hot-blooded shonen animes and tokus and whatnot. It's kind of inspiring to watch, honestly. Zyzie Squirrel, Super Sentai aficionado. He is what you would call the Sentai Senpai. Oh, I don't think I've been here long enough to actually hear this remix of this song. I like this. This is taking us back. What was I doing? Right, there's a double battle coming up, so I want to arrange who we're going to be doing this with if we have to fight with two people. Let's do... Actually, that's fine the way it is. Are you going to beat us? Probably. Or will you now? I love the Kanto Trainer theme. You got a plus on a Minu. Okay, they're 41, I'll give you that. You've got levels on us, but... I'm sorry, but they're a plus on a Minu. You guys are going down. Or a Minu. Yeah, I actually really did not like this song in the original Silver. Like, it's a throwback to the Gen 1 battle theme. So I loved it in, like, Red and Blue, but I just didn't like the original Silver, like the Gen 2 remix of it. But this, so now we're talking the remix of the remix. This is really, it's fine now. They totally got it at this point. So what are we going to do here against these guys? Electric. I don't think Electric has any particular strengths or weaknesses against any of these, so I'm just I'm gonna throw a bite. It's a basic stab. Do them in mining. Or you can do whichever one was on the left there. So they're not going to care too much about electric attacks. I think electric resists itself. So this is going to be a good job for hidden power. Excuse you? Rude? Okay. I was not expecting a frickin' Plusle or a Minoon to frickin' one-shot us. That's tragic. Okay. Who's up? Not Badgetu, you're grass type. That's not a good combination. Omni Hunter, I guess, go for it. You can take out that Minoon before they do anything else, because that's a priority move. You can work on the Plusle. It's not very effective. Yeah, sure it's not. I'm sorry, but anything Rockbiter does is very effective. Same thing, you can do a priority bullet punch and probably end this battle before Rockbiter even gets a turn, but just for fun. Well, I'll admit, you had a better showing than I thought you would. Sorry, Cassandra, are you okay? Let's get you fixed up. Thus, Priscilla and Cassandra's budding friendship came to a sudden and tragic end. No, this isn't a Nuzlocke, don't worry. I've occasionally thought about doing one, but then I realized, like, what I was talking about, and no. It's like, I wonder if I should... No, I shouldn't. Yeah, but no. Alright, so nothing so the stuff in the grass is around level 13, even though the trainers are around level, 41, which is kind of the problem with Kanto in this generation. There's like, your grinding options are not great. The trainers are overpowered. The grass, like, the stuff in the grass is like level 12 or something for the most part. It's gonna be a while before we see, like, a good, like, grass leveling spot. So we just kind of have to hope we can deal with the trainers, and if not, like the best place we can grind for levels at this point is still Victory Road. Okay, well you're a normal type, which means you're weak to fighting. Also, superpower is just a very powerful move. Yeah, it comes with that energy crash, but like when all you need to do is just one-shot this guy's trainer, or this guy's Pokemon, and that's the battle, then yeah, that was the ideal play there. So it wouldn't be a Pokemon game without roads that are closed until the problem at the power plant is solved. To Saffron City, home of the magnet train. That's what I normally say, but the magnet train isn't running right now. Looking electricity because there's something wrong. Power plant. Of course there is. It has been so long since we actually went through like the main story of Gen 2, especially Kanto. I kind of forgot like its story beats. Oh, hello. This is shopping channel music if ever I've heard it, but it's nice. I feel like the game's putting me... I feel like the game's trying to inform me that my call is very important to it. But like, I don't say that in a disparaging way. This is a good song. I like it. It's another one that I actually hated back in original Silver, but they made it like not only less obnoxious, but just like overall just like they made it good there. So I dig that. Did you know, Zaria, that Pokemon Talk actually has a use, like in post-national decks, like besides just being the merry thirst hour, like after you get the national decks. Well, actually, I can't show you right now because the radio doesn't work in Kanto yet. But they now use it to announce when there are like swarms. Like swarming Pokemon and stuff. Mr. Psychic's house, huh? Got a Psychic TM. Okay, I mean, that is a really good move, so we'll take it. So let's check out the self building. That's fancy. Oh, the upgrade that turns Porygon into Porygon 2. Elevator's out of order because of the power plant. Huh. I forgot we had... Yeah, Mom probably bought us more berries. In that way she has. This is probably just going to be the same kind of merchandise you can get at Indigo Plateau, right? Too exciting there. All right. What do you think about all this, girl? Good. I'm glad you like it. Unused gym next door. Why is there an unused gym next door? You're letting the gym leaders use the dojo while the Karate King is away. This is have here Saffron City Pokemon Gym leader Sabrina, the mistress of psychic type Pokemon. Oh, we've got a gym challenge. Okay, let's retool our team for this. Psychic, huh? That's not a Pokemon Center. Well, it just so happens we're actually rather flush with dark types now. We kind of weren't expecting to be, but ever since we just kind of happened across Cassandra in our last entry, we've got like at least 3 actual dark types. And then anyone else, you know, we can include Rockbiter just because they resist Psychic, you know. But like anyone, like, put it this way, as long as they aren't just totally awful at special defense, or you know they're weak to Psychic or something. But let's see what we can do here. What kind of team do we want for a Psychic gym? We can put our HM users away. Looks like there aren't any HMs between us and Sabrina. We're gonna want Cassandra for sure. We're gonna want Gmork for sure. We're gonna want Nimbly for sure. I think Omni Hunter's new... Oh wait, no. Bug beats Psychic, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Good one. Oh, honey, you're weak to Psychic. I'm sorry, I love you, but you are absolutely the wrong choice for this particular gym. You'll have your time to shine, don't worry. I have little doubt you will show us how amazing you are, but This is a type that's like specifically designed to beat you. So yeah, that's not going to happen. You can at least resist Psychic and hit back with something neutral. You can resist Psychic and hit back with Bug. Wait, no, I think I can't remember. I think you might be neutral to Psychic. You're not weak against it, we'll put it that way. But Psychic's weak to Bug, so. Zizy says, it feels like they can't psych at you if they're asleep. That is true. Like, with that strategy, Badger 2 probably could do it, but Badger 2 would have to be faster than them. And I can't count on outspeeding Psychic types. Like, as a type overall, a lot of Psychic types tend to be fast. And if they go first, they'll just, use Psychic, the move, and Badger 2 is weak to Psychic, and that's a one-shot right there. So one for our final one. You're another one, just because I think Psychic resists itself. I think we can have you along and just, you technically resist Psychic and hit back with water moves, which are at least neutral. And of course there's the girl. We used the girl last time. Let's go with... This seems like a good lineup. If these guys can't beat a Psychic gym, then I don't know what I've been doing as a trainer this entire game, because that looks like a pretty solidly anti-Psychic team to me. Oh, it's a warp maze. Right. Well, I hate this already. Okay. A Psychic type gym that has Bronzors. That's a good trick. That's a good trick. Okay. How do we deal with a Bronzor? I guess let's just pull out the big guns. That was the big... Oh, we're in trouble. Sweetie, I love you, but, I think we're gonna need to melt this thing down to slag if we're gonna have any chance of winning here. You stole Flash Fire with Skill Swap. so I couldn't melt you down into slag. Okay, thank God you gave it back, because you might have actually been invincible if you'd kept it. Wow. That's, and while you're out anyway, I guess. I really want Cassandra to get the levels, but I don't want to switch her in if it's not free. She can lead. And if she were here right now, I'd keep using her, but I didn't want to just switch into that. Oh my god, what are you guys doing in the chat now? I look away for 1 second because you have... Because I was focusing on a battle, but... Okay, I missed something here. Why are we talking about Bronzor Rule 34? Like, who saw the dinner plate and said, I want to bang that? Sizey says, chat terrorism is fun on this, and it's... Bless you guys. It is fun, I'll admit that. I just look over and... As he says, no, not bronze or hypno. Oh, okay, sorry. That's what I get for losing track of where we were in the chat when all of that was going down. Yeah, you guys are awful, but I love you. And yeah, it's yeah, pretty much. My source of power is that I'm freaking awful at warp mazes, and I'm just going to, like, brute force this. And therefore, I will fight all the trainers along the way and get experience and levels and stuff. Because I don't know how to get through this, because I just... warp mazes are the worst. Why is everyone skill swapping us tonight? Ow? Ow, 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 ow? I don't think that second one even needed to crit. Oh god. Cassandra really is a glass cannon, isn't she? Oh, honey, I am so sorry. Oh, we have a take a sip redemption. Thank you. Consider the sip taken. We have hydrated. They says Cassandra is the new Shelly. Why did that not do anything? Oh, I used the wrong one. I meant to hit it with Thunderbolt. That's what I meant to do. Jeez. Okay, sorry. Okay, so... Poor girl. Cassandra deserves better. Let's... Let's get a redemption for Cassandra to take a sip now. Slowpoke tails are delicious. So, something I've always wondered about this series, like ever since I was a kid, why does Amnesia raise your special defense? Why do you just, like, suddenly have that, oops, I forgot what I was in this room, what I came into this room to do moment? Like, yeah, I get that, everyone has those, but like, oh, but thanks to the fact that I forgot, I am now able to withstand psychic damage much more effectively. Like, excuse me? Huh. Zach says amnesia equals clearing your head out completely, removing all mental stress. Okay, I guess. Penguin says, oh god, why is Cassie fighting a Slowbro 14 levels higher than her? Because we're in Sabrina's gym and she's trying to level. I brought her to Sabrina's gym because, you know, she's a dark type and I'm having her lead because she needs the experience. And I think we can do this. I think. I would appreciate if you stopped putting me to sleep, but I think we can whittle it down at least. Oh, we're in a loop here, aren't we? Okay, fine. Also, hello, Penguin. Glad you can make it. I don't even know what your skill is, but I think you just swapped it with me and got mine and then swapped it back. So, okay, I guess. Will you quit doing that? Oh my gosh. That's fine. Cassandra has super luck. Sometimes. I forgot how many times you've used skill swap. She may or may not have super luck at this point. Thank you. That's incredible. Okay, so that takes us all the way to Sabrina herself, but did I miss any trainers along the way? Yeah, I sure did. That's why I hate warp mazes, you guys. This is just not pleasant to navigate. I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. There's the super lucky girl. I don't think she wants double team, right? What's double team even do? Yeah, no. No, we're good. Uh-oh, Cassandra was seated. I sure hope no one in the chat makes any inappropriate remarks about that. Like you guys have been doing! I love you guys. Win says Pokeathlon and tasteless jokes. Oh man, I'm gonna have to enjoy rewatching the rest of this. Well, she did just take a grass knot there. You know what? This isn't going good for Cassandra. I think she had a good run, but no, I didn't mean. She had a good. Where is it? Pokemon. That's the one I was looking for. She had a good run, but who are we going to take to bring us to the end here? Your grass psychic. Oh, yeah. That means you burn nicely. No. Mork is the one with the knot, not you. Karate King, the master of the fighting dojo, was just destroyed by Sabrina. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes for fighting dojo guys, sorry. There you go, Cassandra. The entire chat is getting way too thirsty, so you can have a drink. I don't know how that's going to help when they're the ones with thirst, but have it nonetheless. Wait, hold on. Where are we? I'm going backwards now, aren't I? Yeah, okay. That takes us right back here. That takes us right back here. I think that might be everything in this gym, but it's so hard to know for sure. Because, yeah, like Penguin says, Sabrina's evil teleporter maze. Now I'm having PTSD flashbacks. Well, fortunately, I figured out that if you just pick the lower left one in every single room, like without fail, just always go lower left, always, 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 that'll take you to Sabrina. But what I don't yet know is, like, I can't even see how many rooms this gym has. So I don't know if we're missing anyone. Did I get all the other trainers? If I went to her before, like, should I have? Yeah, now here we are. I think that's everyone, actually. I think. I don't know. I can't remember if we fought that guy. That guy in the upper right there. Okay, let's go through this again. Sizey says looks like 9. Yeah, I think so. It looks like there are 9 rooms and there's like an enemy trainer in each corner, in which case we got them all. But let me confirm that before we challenge Sabrina. Yeah, we did get that guy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you just pick the lower left one every single time and it'll take you to Sabrina eventually. I don't know if it's the fastest way to get to her, but it's the one that doesn't involve having to like follow instructions or anything except just lower left always. Lower left always. Lower left always. Lower left always. Lower left always, and Sabrina. How's our team looking? Pretty good, pretty good. How are you on moves? You're a little low on bite. And I realized when looking through my inventory the other day, yeah, these restore moves PP by 10, and somehow we have 99 of them. So I think you can have... I think we can spare 1 for bite. Now this might not go well for Cassandra. I'll switch out if things get bad, but let's just... Penguin says, did you just walk into Sabrina's gym and let Cassandra maul everyone's Pokemon with her teeth? They had a flavor. if Bite's going to be enough for this one. 53. Let's just hope you're attacking into us, I guess. Nope. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's try that again, I guess. There we go. Now you're actually trying to fight us. Oh. Well, the fact that it's not very effective meant you lived. Girl, you tanked a hit from a level 53 Espeon. I'm satisfied with that performance. Let's get you the hell out of there for your own safety. Let's put in... Let's put in Gmork. In fact, you might even be able to try out your nasty plot sweep. If we just do this on your first Pokemon and then just spam Dark Pulse? Yeah, Dark Pulse from here. With a nasty plot, Dark Pulse should be able to one-hit anything that's weak to it. With Gmork's, quite frankly, absurd special attack, yeah, I think we're good. Whether he can outspeed an Alakazam is an issue. Let's try it, I guess. He can, awesome. It sure is! Chronic and Vio, hello! So good to see you. Penguin says, holy shit, dog. Yeah, well, he did just use Nasty Plot. And, like, you didn't see a special attack stat after he leveled. But, that plus a Nasty Plot, it was severe. Say says, oh, is it pronounced Vio? It's short for Violet, I believe. So I would assume so. Zach says, Gmork living up to his namesake. Skill swap. Yeah, you were using that on us a lot, weren't you? Oh, Penguin. I don't know if you were here yet for this, Penguin. You missed what could have been really bad. The first trainer here hit us with a freaking Bronzor, okay? And, like, yeah, I know it's a Psychic-type gym, and that's a Psychic-type Pokemon, so, like, well done. You stuck to the theme and everything, but also well done that you got something that basically has no weaknesses except fire and ground, and an ability that negates one of those depending. So, like, there wasn't a lot we could do there. So I swapped Gmork in, you know, just to melt that thing down to slag, and it used Skill Swap and took Gmork's Flash Fire. So I was like, great. We have a Bronzor who's now immune to fire. Now, like, literally, what do you do? But before that could get really nasty, it used skill swap again and gave me flash fire back, and at that point I just melted it. But that sucked for a while there. Zach says, well, Bronzor is psychic, so Dark Pulse would have still worked. Dark Pulse would have been neutral. It's half a type that's weak to psychic and half a type that resists psychic. So it would have been like you can do it, you know. It's not trying to just like push through something that's not very effective. It doesn't resist it, but it's not a weakness. Steel resists dark? It sure does. No! Yes, it does. Okay. Yep, Bronzor only has 2 actual weaknesses. There are a couple neutrals, like Dark, but it only has 2 actual weaknesses, Fire and Ground. And it can either have Levitate, which makes it immune to ground, or Heat Proof, which makes it take half damage from fire, which is the ultimate troll abilities right there. But typically, if you see a Bronzor or a Bronzong, your best bet is to just try and melt it down with fire, because even if they have heat proof, that's at least, it's still at least going to do half damage, which half of a weakness would be a neutral hit, as opposed to gambling on it having levitate and just no-selling your earthquake entirely. Penguin says, so your best bet is always to lead with Earthquake and hope it doesn't have Levitate. No, your best bet is to lead with Flamethrower, so that even if it does have Heatproof, you're still at least doing something. Which is what I tried to do, but then it used Skill Swap and took my Flash Fire, which was just rude. But, credit where it's due, that was a really good move. Giving it back wasn't, but taking it in the first place really was. But still, I was just like, how dare you? How do we... Oh yeah, so now that we've bested Sabrina, we should... Well, actually, before we redo our team, how are you feeling, by the way, girl? Yeah, you did good. You did good. You held your own against Pokemon that, quite honestly, you had no business being in the ring with. I shouldn't have sent you to your death like that, but you stood up strong. So where are we going from here anyway? Like where's our next stop? I think we can go north from here, but I think we can go a lot of directions from here. Yeah, we're in a 4-way intersection now. So we can go onward to Cerulean, to Celadon, or to Lavender Town. And I don't think anyone told us like which way we're supposed to go next. Can you just like go anywhere and do the cities in any order, or is there like the only plot beat I know is that there's trouble at the power plant and we need to fix that to get the magnet train to work? Where is the power plant? Rock Tunnel, there's power plant, Lavender Town. So let's go east from here. Then we'll hit Lavender Town next, which I've been meaning to do that so we can get the radio upgrade anyway. And, finally have a working radio in Kanto. That'll let us go there and then fix the power plant, hopefully. Leo says, I like the stream setup. It's pretty. Thank you so much. Penguin. I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you're shipping again. So we're going to need our HM users back. Let's go back. Wait, no. Wait, no, you were there, you were there. I never explained how I have my party arranged at this point, did I? Let me put most of them away. We'll put everyone but Drake away. I think I might have the first order scrambled a bit, but the first row scrambled a bit, but basically the first row is our primary, like the original wing of our primary party, the people who've been there since Johto and are still like, you know, our first stringers. The second row is all of our new recruits. The third row is our second stringers and the people that are like not retired, because they'll still come out. Like say I definitely brought Nimbly into Sabrina's gym because you can never have too many dark types there, but they're the ones that for the most part we have a replacement for them in one of the first two rows up here somewhere. And then the fourth row, which is almost always empty, but I just put Blade Wings in here just to show it off, is where we keep Drake and Blade Wings because they're our HM users. Right, so we need the rest of the team. Who are we leveling at this point? We're still leveling Cassandra, we're leveling Badger 2, we're leveling Rockbiter, and we need Omni Hunter in case we find a shiny. And let's put Cassandra in front. Penguin says the Johto team, the Kanto arc, and random supporting characters. I mean, they're not random supporting characters. Like Nimbly and Atreyu were like part of the Never-Ending Six. They were the ones that are enshrined in the Hall of Fame forever when we took out Lance. It's just that they're kind of retired, or not, but they're kind of mostly retired, like unless they're needed for a special occasion now, just because one of the Kanto art characters has kind of superseded them a little. They're the ones who won't be as prominent in this arc, but they're still, you know, they're still around. As he says, supporting Hall of Famers. Yeah, there are three Mon in that row. That's where Krako, Atreyu, and Nimbly are being kept now. So yeah, that's the supporting Hall of Famers and Krako. Who, honestly, Krako's fine, but, you know, we have Rockbiter. Ooh, this remix takes me back. I'm liking this. Hello. Uh-oh. Is this one of those vicious biker gangs you hear so much about? Notice is too torn, it's impossible to read, and you can't get in there, so who even knows what kind of building that is? Huh. Okay, well let's see what you guys have to offer. We're the Kanto Pokemon Federation Trainer Group. We'll drive you under our wheels. Oh, it is a biker gang. Okay. As a poison type, you're probably not going to care about our dark moves too much, but... Oh, that was a very unfortunate miss. Well, actually, it wasn't that bad. Okay. Gyro Ball isn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Faye says, Cassandra seems like she would be very unforgiving with some mean biker dudes who don't know what hell is yet. Cassandra is very troubled. She has a lot she's working through right now. And sometimes working through things involves like supercharging your head with psychic energy and then just like headbutting the enemy as hard as you can until they pass out. That's just the way it be sometimes. We call this venting in the Pokemon world. I must say, for the level difference, she's actually kicking a fair amount of ass here. She's doing really well. I'm liking her on this team. Like, yeah, her big issue is that she cannot take a hit at all. And that's because she's very low level for this region. Everything she's fought has been higher level than her. But, like, even if she had some more levels, she is still an Absol, which are not super defensively... She's never going to be a tank, we'll put it that way. Whoops, and down she goes. I'm so sorry. I thought you could one-hit him. I really thought you could do that. I'm so sorry. Okay, fine. Who can kick his ass? Yeah, poison's not so very good. Grass. You can do it. I don't know why I started with Charge Beam there. This is like the last hit in this battle. As soon as he goes down, like the entire battle's over. So I wasn't exactly charging up for anything there, so that was just silly of me. But I think I just hit the wrong button there, but whatever. Okay, I'm sorry, Cassandra. Let's heal you up and try that again, because the poor girl does need levels. We're toughing this part out a bit, you know, even though her ability to take a hit is just so not great, just because maybe it'll be a little better once she's actually caught up with the rest of the team. But in the meantime, she's doing some pretty serious damage. So a low-level Absol is a glass cannon, it turns out. And for all I know, a high-level one probably is too, but even still. She's doing some good here. High-level one at least will be able to upgrade our moveset some. Okay, I don't think we have any particular strengths or weaknesses here. This is just going to be neutral versus neutral. But I'm just going to assume you're going to try and hurt us. So, thought so. Nice! The super lucky girl. I don't know what you were going to try and do against her, but she sure shut that one down, didn't she? Yeah, she has 122 attack and 44 defense with 96 HP. If you hit her, she's gonna go down, but if you don't, you're gonna go down. Penguin says, well, it wasn't stab, whatever it was. How can you tell? I thought Sucker Punch only was affected by, like, it goes off if they were going to do something that does direct damage, and it fails if they were going to do, like, a setup move or something. I wasn't aware there was a difference if they were going to do a stab move or not. Another coughing. Oh, did you see that little, like, grr face she did when she just first came out there? Yeah, she's mad. She's not happy. She's got some venting to do here. Oh, that was a joke about Flareon having a terrible move pool. Yeah, Gen 4 was not kind to Flareon, was it? Ow. Oh, that was, of all the times to miss, that was like the worst miss I could have suffered. Oh, you lived! You lived! You're still alive. I think you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Cassandra. Okay, good. I put my faith in her and it was rewarded. Slash. So let's see. Slash is 70 physical, has a high crit ratio. Hello. Versus Bite, which is 60 physical, may cause flinching. Yeah, so that's a very direct upgrade, especially for someone who has super luck. That is an extremely good upgrade right there. Hello. Penguin says no stab. What do you mean no stab? It's a dark move. Isn't it? Oh, shoot! I really thought that was a dark move. I misread. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go fly back to Blackthorn and get Bite back in that case. Yeah, I totally misread that. So he says critical hits are good though. They are, but like so stab, and like even on someone with super luck, stab's a bit more reliable. Like even with super luck, there are times when Cassandra actually doesn't crit. But there will never be a time when a dark move from Cassandra doesn't get stab. Penguin says, yeah, unfortunately I misremembered things and Cassie can only top out on a 1 in 3 chance of critting. That's with super luck and a scope lens and using this move has a high chance to crit move, like stacking. +3 crit only gives you 100% XY onwards. I mean, still... First off, I wasn't aware there was a such thing as a 100% crit chance, even in XY onwards, so that's actually a bonus to know that. But, like, even a 1 in 3 to crit with all that maxed out, that's pretty good. It says 1 in 3 is still way better than your standard 1 in 16. Yep, Exactly, exactly. 1 in 3 is pretty dang good for critting, especially with how much of a difference crits make in this game. Like, a crit will change the course of the battle. And it's Gen 4, so crits do double damage. Since Gen 5, it's only 1.5x. Huh! Also good to know. Yes, hello. I'm sorry. I misread and made a very dumb mistake. Can we please have Bite back? Penguin says, I mean, the ignores defense boosts part is also really useful anyway. Yeah. That's why, like, whenever you, like, when you get in your first trainer battle in the original games, and it's like tackle versus, like, one Pokemon just keeps spamming tackle and the other one is like withdraw and tackle, like, the one that spams withdraw or harden or whatever will eventually get to a point where you're hitting it for like 1 damage until you get a crit, at which point that's just like, you just cut right through all of that. Yeah, I am seriously digging the remixes of like the Kanto field music. Now, why? Is there anything in here? This looks suspicious. Whoops. Looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Sorry, I had the wrong window highlighted. There we go. Is there anything, Really, this whole thing is just a shortcut if you don't want to deal with the trainers? This looks like they would hide items in here. Whatever, I guess. Penguin says Cassandra with Swords Dance could have had X4 damage. I'm so sad she can't do that right now. You know, I thought about it, and actually she's past the level where she learned Swords Dance. If I really wanted to give her Swords Dance, I could just go back to the move remember and do it right now. It's not like she hasn't gotten that far yet. Like, she is past Swords Dance point. The problem, you pull up her moveset. The problem is twofold. One, I really like all of these moves, and like, which one would I erase to make room for it? Like, this is a good setup right here. I really like this one. And two, She just cannot take a hit. I'm sorry, but she's not a setup Pokemon. I don't want her in there, like spending an entire turn just buffing herself and like letting the enemy attack her. I don't think she can afford that. Like, she has a priority move. She has Sucker Punch because sometimes, like, even just, like, both of us swinging into each other at normal speed is too risky. Like, I need to kill them, like, first thing before anything happens because she's going down otherwise. So she just, unfortunately, like, the damage would be absurd. I agree. She would one-shot anything. But I don't think she has the time to do a sword stance. I think she'd just end up getting punished for it if she tries. Cassandra, okay. Absol really doesn't have the HP or the defenses for it. Say says she's not a 4-play Pokemon. Penguin says, which you should definitely PP max. Which one should she PP max? Sucker Punch, right? Yeah, next time I get more PP ups, they'll probably go to Sucker Punch. We have a lot of moves we've been trying to boost, and we only have so many PP ups, unfortunately. But we're getting more. And we have in fact encountered a Juggalo. And I really don't like it when they actually live through her super effective attacks. Okay, good. But see, that's the thing. She's doing great right now, but she needs to outspeed the enemy and preferably one-shot them. Because when they attack her, she's not... She can dish it out, but she can't take it. Penguin says, you need to not forget that Zen Headbutt can miss. That is true, but it's a super effective move, and it's kind of our best shot right now. Okay, you know what? I'm getting her out of here after this one. Like, even when these actually hit and the super effective and everything, it's only like a fourth of that guy's health. Or it could crit! Cassandra, you super lucky girl, I love you so much. They says, Celine Calante Love, head of the warm and fuzzy game room, act with love and sincerity. I hate it when they survive. Penguin says, get poisoned, get dead. Another double battle. Who's her partner? Just the two, so there's no need to charge beam because they don't have anything after these guys. Lotad's going to be weak to electricity, so Rock Bite is going to be able to one-shot that thing. The Seedot, I think that's just pure grass. I think this is just going to be a match of neutrals, so why don't you just go nibble on that tasty-looking acorn over there, and you just... That Lotad just needs to not. The super lucky girl strikes again. Zach says that was quite a nibble. Wasn't it though? I said to nibble him, not to just like bore him in one bite, but okay. Oh my god. Yes. More berries. Okay, fine. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. Oh, a Magnemite. So you're not gonna care about Psychic because you're part Steel. You're not gonna care about Dark either for the same reason, so I guess Superpower it is. I don't like opening with the one that drops her attack and defense because, you know, now her attack and defense are dropped. But that was the answer. It's quite a level. I'll take that. Yeah, 0 defense though. She's never gonna be a tank. I'm sorry. She's just that's not who she is. 133 attack, 45 defense. She's always going to be a glass cannon, but she's one hell of a glass cannon. Okay, well, even though her attack and defense just dropped, between the fact that it's super effective and the fact that it's like 120 power, I'm guessing Superpower can one-hit KO again, I think. Oh, you have a third one. Okay. All right, keep them coming. We did just get +6 attack, I guess. Eventually, her attack's going to be nerfed enough that, you know, she can't one-shot Magnemites with Superpower anymore, but I think you're going to run out of Magnemites before that happens. Sorry. People in the chat marveling at the +6 attack Cassandra got from that level. To be fair, she is wearing a power bracer. Although, that said, the fact that she's still outspeeding everyone with a power bracer is... That can't be right, can it? She can't get +6 without it, but she can't outspeed people while wearing a power bracer, surely. I'll check her hold item after this battle. Yeah, Bite's probably fine. Can you not That was rude. Okay, you're getting out of there. You had a really good run and a hell of a level up you just got there, but, yeah, you're done. You're done. Who can take fire? Not you. Not you. Rockbiter it is. Honestly, Rockbiter can't either, but, I kind of forgot to bring anyone who won't melt. That's a glaring team oversight there. He says, getting the itch to draw Cassandra dressed in goth sportswear totally shredded. I mean, I wouldn't stop you. We need more muscular Absol women in our fandom. Zyzy says, does Kanto even have a fire gym? Yes, Blaine. Oh my god, I haven't even gotten to the shop yet. And I know you're going to do this like twice more before I get through this route, but like... And an apricorn tree. We got a new apricorn. Oh, hold on. Okay, if Lavender Town is right there, then we can go ahead and mark this apricorn tree, because that's very easy to collect one. We can just like fly to Lavender, walk left a little, and that's a free apricorn. So that's... Let's put apricorn here, and it was yellow. They don't have colors. Like, I can't just put a note here that says yellow, because of all the keywords you're allowed to put, like yellow, red, blue, things like that are not in here. So what I've been doing is I've just been using types. So if it's a yellow one, I say it's electric. And like, if it's blue, I'll put water, and like red is fire and stuff like that. So this is an electric apricorn, which is weird, but I mean, they're not letting me call it yellow, so what can you do? Oh, you didn't know you could mark the map, Penguin? Yeah, I use it for two reasons. To denote where there's like a really easy to get apricorn, where like I don't have to like cross anything or go through anything. Like here, for example, there's a blue one where pretty much all I have to do is fly to Victory Road, walk south, and there it is. Here's a... where are they actually? Yeah, here are 3 of them, and like all you have to do is just go south from Akrudiak, and just like there they are. So, you know, I mark those, and then also when trainers call me, where did that last one go? Did I rematch mode? Yeah, there it is. When trainers call me, I just put a little exclamation point on the route they're on, just so I don't forget where the hell they are, because I've done that before. Like, I know I've got a rematch, and he said to meet him on route something. Oh, right. Oh boy, we're in Lavender Town. What's the music? I like this. This is nice. Zach says, this feels less nightmarish than I recall. Yeah, they changed the Lavender Town theme between generations 1 and 2. Like, the Lavender Town theme you're probably thinking of is the Generation 1 version. In Generation 2, they kind of toned it down and made it sound like this. So what we're hearing now is a remix of the Gen 2. Like, so this is a remix of what it sounded like in original Silver. So it's accurate. And I like what they did with it too. This is nice. So what I'm going to do now... Zach says, oh, so this is after the exorcism. Got it. Yes, exactly. So I'm going to save. We've been streaming for a few hours now. I'm actually not going to stop because I'm having a lovely time and I really want to see what goes next. So we will be doing Lavender Town like in just a bit, but I'm going to take an AFK intermission. I'm going to go get some more water, take a restroom break, do stuff like that, and just, you know, give my ears a rest too, because when I wear the headphones for too long, they get kind of ouchy. So I'm just going to, so we're going to pause that. We're going to put this on the AFK screen. Let's go ahead and start the Spotify, the lo-fi backup. And, we're not ending. We're taking a break. We're gonna go refresh ourselves, gonna go do a thing. We'll be back in a few. So you guys stay around and stay lovely, and thank you for the work.